This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for June 4th, 2025. It's currently May 31st, 2025, 9:36 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading, $589.39 USD. And the shuffle video for the June 4th reading was created on May 25th, 2025 at 8:16 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video right here. So what we're going to cover in this video will be the overall trend direction and chart behavior for the day. We're going to give you the timing and chart behavior around the day's highest high and the day's lowest low, and also give you any of the best trades that we see throughout the day. We're even going to give you the hour-by-hour sequence of chart events, but remember, the timing is usually on point, but not always. Sometimes you need to give it plus or minus an hour or two of wiggle room. It's a sequence of chart events that's most important to follow, and that's why the best way to trade this information is going to be with our early access subscription, because I keep you on track in cases like that with up-to-date information with the real-time Discord trade alerts and live trading view chart drawings. I do not recommend trading this info without those services. You could paper trade this info, or you could just see it as a form of entertainment to prove to you that extrasensory perception exists and can be used practically in the real world. But with that, I'll show you how to get the early access subscription at the end of this video. The overall trend and chart behavior for the day: erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level. Usually there's a price level right around the middle, and you go back and forth erratically above it and below it. And usually you'll revisit an opportunity, often a crest, but not always, but you'll revisit an opportunity within that period of erratic behavior. Behavior around the highest high for the day, an unexpected move to the upside, one of the more notable moves higher. Behavior around the lowest low for the day, a rally along a diagonal trend line ending with a fast sudden move higher, and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. And we're advised to trade around a big move to the upside, reaching for a distant resistance. In the pre-market, we have equal amounts of bulls and bears, inflow and outflow, sideways fluidity. That turns into a big move to the upside with like a breakout around the open, probably into a crest that we're revisiting from previously, or it'll be into the price level that we'll revisit later in the day. Either way, we break down in that first half hour into the day's low through multiple support levels. Actually, like break down through one support to another, go sideways along that second one for a bit, and then break down through multiple supports. A brief peak between the roughly 10 and 11. A brief peak that's easily missed, followed by a decline through multiple support levels. A peak towards the end of the hour, there probably before 11 o'clock. I'm advised not to chase that rally because it turns over. And then we have a truce card where we'll rally into a key resistance there between roughly 11 and 12. When we meet that resistance, usually with the truce card, you'll abruptly turn around and decline further down than from where the rally started, and that'll take us into another day's low roughly between 12 and 1, where we should have a huge move to the upside, pushing the upper end of a range higher and revisiting a crest that was recently a past opportunity. An overbought crest that will sell off from between roughly 1 and 2 through multiple support levels, taking us into what could be a day's low right around 2 o'clock. A day's lowest low thus far around 2 o'clock. And then a decline through multiple support levels between roughly 2 and 3. A brief peak that's easily missed, probably revisiting a support level or probably revisiting a crest within that 3 to 4 o'clock hour, but it's brief peak, or it's a sharp, prominent peak that'll be formed and will decline into day's lows in the last hour and at the close. Most likely will end near lows, and then probably open significantly higher, or at today's highs, probably open there, or in the pre-market we'll see roughly those price levels. So what I'd want to do is with this breakout here, interesting. So this breakout here, when you see a breakout out of the open, you might open up a partial short there, close that short. You could probably close that short midday, around like 1 o'clock at a low, or if you wanted to risk it, hold it longer. I would not want to be short going into tomorrow though, Might even be able to close it here at the noon hour, probably at noon in that second low is where you could do it. If that doesn't end up being a good place to exit the short, then wait till the end of the day. But get out no matter what, loss or profit, before the close, because you don't want to be short when we open on the 5th. And that's SPY for June 4th, 2025. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Blessings to all my angel investors. And you get that early access subscription here at our website, tarotfortraders.com, under Order Now, subscriptions, early access. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.